Hi and welcome. My name is Bobby. I'm a registered professional counselor and certified fitness trainer. So you've heard it said that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What does that mean anyway? Well, it's the belief that one can use pain as an opportunity to build strength. Consider weight training, for example, to build muscle strength. In order to increase strength, muscles need to undergo more stress than they're used to in order to grow. The process involves a burn in the muscle during exercise, followed by some soreness and pain following a demanding strength training session as a result of microscopic tears in the muscle. This is where the saying, no pain, no gain originates, and it might seem counterintuitive, but it's essential for the repair and healing process and actually activates building processes that lead to stronger muscles. And it's at this point that many well-intended first-time exercisers stop working out. Much like stressing our muscles, we're a culture that tries to avoid discomfort and emotional pain at all costs. Instead of trying to understand what we're feeling, we just try to make it go away because it doesn't feel good. And like so many of you, the stress of painful childhood experiences created anxiety and a distorted view of myself, others, and the world. I grew up believing that being tough was a good thing since it was rewarded, and thereby I learned to avoid vulnerability, repress, and numb my feelings. I've taken part in many of the ways that people push away pain. We're driven to alcohol and drugs, shopping, entertainment, excessive exercise, overworking, achievement seeking security in relationships, blaming rather than owning, binge eating, or not eating at all. But the pleasure received, as all of us know, is only a temporary mask which really doesn't deal with the dysfunction below. Unfortunately, the coping strategies I used to protect myself as a child didn't serve me well in my adult life and my relationships, and it took two very painful divorces to crush me and open my eyes to the fact that I was an unconscious participant of the dysfunction in my relationships. Yes, I was a victim of the dysfunction toward me, but I had to own my own part. I felt anxious and powerless in my relationships. I lacked meaning and purpose in my life. More than anything, I wanted peace, security, and happiness, but I knew I wouldn't have it until I quit blaming and took personal responsibility and began working on myself. It required an enormous amount of humility and vulnerability to get to this place, but it was the necessary starting point to overcoming my pain and the dysfunction in my life. I was a common denominator. I needed to embrace my pain and own it. And it's impossible to move forward and heal without truly feeling and acknowledging our pain. We need to be completely honest with ourselves about the truth of our past and our present. If instead we choose denial, we're going to remain stuck. It's human nature to want to avoid difficult emotions and pain. We fear feeling our pain is going to overwhelm us, or we're going to lose control, or worse, expose and shame us. The truth is, sharing in difficulty and pain creates more connection among us than sharing in joy and achievement. A study by the University of Virginia found that feeling vulnerable and out of control leads to greater generosity, connection, and helpfulness, while the opposite is true when we feel like we are primed with feelings of self-determination and control. Ironically, it's in this place of vulnerability that we empathize and we bond with others, and we're reminded what we have in common, our humanness. We're all together in this journey called life, and we make personal choices that impact our emotional, spiritual, and physical health for better or for worse. We have the choice to stay stuck in our pain or use it for greater purposes. We're the authors of our lives. Carl Jung was the first prominent therapist to write extensively about the important intersection between spirituality and mental health, and he believed that people were longing for meaning and purpose that couldn't be found through a psychological perspective alone. My spiritual walk is central to my life, and it impacts all other areas of my being. My faith provides strength, purpose, direction for my life. And the following is a Bible verse that I've found comfort while I've been going through some of the most difficult times in my life. James chapter 1 verses 2-4 says, "When troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for joy. For when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow, because when your endurance is developed, you'll be strong in character and ready for anything." So in this life, we're all going to experience pain. We don't have to pretend to be happy, but rather choose to have a positive outlook. Let it be an opportunity for joy, because what troubles can produce in our life. So we have the choice to turn our hardships into times of learning. Going through difficulties and experiencing pain can teach us perseverance and endurance, and really show us the depth of our character and see how we react under pressure. Instead of avoiding, denying, and repressing, we can choose to see pain as an opportunity for growth. I'm one who has chosen to be thankful for the pain in my past. It's really helped me grow into the person I am today, more compassionate and better able to relate with others who are struggling. So what will you choose? Will you decide to be unhappy and stuck in repressing your pain? Or will you use it for good and make the decision to embrace your pain, allow it to strengthen you, and create purpose in your life? In my next video, I want to share with you how my identity crisis led to a life of deeper meaning and purpose. I would love to get your feedback. If you found this video to be helpful, please like and share. And my goal is to really create a safe place to support you in gaining self-awareness and consciousness into both your problems and your personal strengths, and encourage you with the idea that life's challenges really are an opportunity for growth and empowerment. I would count it a privilege to walk alongside you as a fellow traveler on this path called life and assist you in achieving spiritual, emotional, and physical wellness. Feel free to reach out. I'm available for in-person, online, and walk and talk sessions. Until next time, take care and God bless you.